How's it going? I'm C.Norwood with Helping Hand Services. How are you today?
Okay.
I spoke with your brother today about you. She says you're a bright individual. You do pretty good. You're very involved in your community, and you're a very responsible individual. But it seems lately you've been going through some challenges and experiencing some things. Do you mind having a word with me today?
I guess. What do you want to know?
Oh, well, you're 17 years old, according to what your mom tells me. What's life been like for a 17-year-old nowadays? What's that like?
Well, I spent all my days dealing with my little brother and sister. I cook all their meals. I run all their errands for them. I'm pretty much their mom now, and so I don't have any time for myself.
Hmm. Okay. So tell me what your relationship's like with your mother.
My mom, we really don't have a relationship right now. My mom is, she's always working. She's never home. Since her and my father separated, my mom had to take a second job on, so that pretty much leaves me to run everything in the household. So I have to take care of my little brother and sister. I have to cook all the meals. I have to drive them everywhere. So I don't. That's my whole life.
Okay. Do you mind telling me what your relationship is like with your little sister?
My little sister is she's 15 and she's starting to do boys and starting to boys are starting to like her. So
Hmm.
she's starting to go down that road. She's always on the phone. Her phone is always ringing, or she's always texting. And
Hmm.
so I would actually like to see her be more engaged with her school than what she's doing. So I, I, I mean, we have a good relationship and all that. And me and her talk most of the time. We do yell sometimes, but I wish she would focus more on her school. I really do.
Okay. What about the relationship with your little brother?
He is in middle school. Um, he listens to me. Me and him have a good relationship. Out of everybody, me and him probably get along the best because it's like our relationship is now. It's like more mother and son than sister and brother. But me and him get along very well. He does everything I ask him to do. He gets a little smart sometimes, but me and him can work through that. So out of everybody, me and him have the best relationship. So
Okay. So school, has brought to my attention also that you're a pretty good student, academically wise speaking, but lately seems to be a little bit of a decline in your grades. You mind telling me what's going on with school?
school's fine.
Okay. Do you know what kind of grades you're getting? Are you passing all your classes right now?
I think so.
Seems to me that you're a bit confrontational. I recognize this because the answers that you're giving me are very, very closed-minded. Yes and no indicate that there's a tension there, there's agitation there, and I understand that you don't know me as an individual, but I'm here to tell you that I'm here for you, I support you, and I'm here to help you get out of the situation that may be bothering you and help put you in a position that can further better you and help your mother and your brother and your sister. Also, I would like to know, have you thought about getting any tutoring in school?
I don't think I needed to.
You don't think you need a tutor? Okay. I also recognize that with you responding to me that way, that that's a bit more, what we call client confrontational. But I would like to share with you something. I recognize there's an inconsistency in what you're saying. It appears that what I know from what your mom told me is that you're a good individual, you're responsible, you take care of things around the house. That's the kind of child that any mother or father would want to have. But it just doesn't make any sense consistent wise how you as an individual don't really care about school, but yet you're getting good grades. Also, it doesn't really make any sense that you want your sister to do better in school, but you're not leading by example. So that's just something I wanted to bring to your attention. It's just something for you to think about. If you want better for your sister, wouldn't you think that maybe it's better that you lead by example? Have you thought about it that way?
Well, of course, I want the best thing for my sister.
Mm-hmm.
Um, since you put it that way, I guess that makes sense. Um, I do want her to do good in school. I do not want her to follow my footsteps. I want her to be better than me. So yes, that does make sense because I know she's watching me, and I know she'll pretty much follow and do. She'll try to get away all the things that I think that I'm getting away with, and I don't think I would like that. So, yeah, I can see your point.
Yes. Leading by example is very important, especially when you're the oldest of all the siblings. It's always a little bit extra pressure going through school, doing the right thing. You always got siblings behind you watching you your every move. Pretty much whatever you do, they will end up finding and doing the same thing too. So that's good that you come to that realization that there's some adjustment that you need to do. I see a lot of good in you, and like I said before, I'm here to support you. So, how's your social life going? You have a boyfriend or a girlfriend or someone you're really, really close to?
I have a boyfriend.
Good. What's your boyfriend's name?
Carlos.
Carlos?
Yes.
Cool. So, do you and Carlos have a lot in common?
We're cool. We talk. We hang out. Yeah, we're well. Well, we're just getting to know each other. It's only been a couple of months, so. But he's cool.
Good, good. So, tell me about the rest of your other friends. How you feel about your other friends that you hang out with and spend time with?
Well, I have the same group of friends that I've been knowing since kindergarten, pretty much. Um, I'm pretty popular with quite a few other students. I don't too much hang out with them too much though because they just they just seem so silly to me. So I'll high and by, or if it's a party, I'll visit or something like that. But I don't too much spend time with them. They're all silly to me. That's the way I think.
Okay. Seems that for you, you're an individual who's very, very mature beyond your age, which is very, very good.
I'm immature.
It's your friends, excuse me. It seems like your friends are very, very immature, and for the age and the level that you're on as far as a young individual in school and having all this responsibility, that's just the place where you're not at right now. Obviously, you're in a different page than your friends, and you're an individual who sees the world a little differently, I would imagine. So, your best friend, do you mind telling me about your best friend?
That's Shanita. Um, she is she is the one who is probably me and her. We just click. We both understand each other. She tells me everything about what's going on in her house, and I tell her everything that's going on in my house, and
Mm-hmm.
that's the one person that I know I can trust, talk to.
Great. So, how long have you guys been friends?
Me and her have been friends since elementary school. I mean, I've been friends with her just as long as I've been friends with a lot of other people, but it's just that me and her have a different bond than everybody else. Me and her are like more on the same page.
That's good. So, in the event that Sunita is a really, really good friend, do you mind sharing with me what qualities or what things does she bring to the table that bring a lot of support to you?
She just understands me, and she's there for me. She doesn't make fun of anything. A couple of other kids, they would laugh at because we don't have a lot of money in the house, so I don't get the nice new clothes like everybody else. So a couple of other kids they would laugh about because I had to wear the same pants for 2 days straight before. And one of the other kids brought that out, thought it was funny, but my girl Shanita, she understands that. So that's why I like to hang around her because I can be myself around her. So she's not silly like the other kids are.
That's good. That's very, very good. So, if there's an individual that I would like to talk about with you, if you don't mind, would be your father. Tell me what your relationship was like with your father. It's okay.
Me and my father, we used to be close.
Okay.
I was his firstborn, daddy's little girl, and I love that. Um, and we did everything together. Talking to me, and my mom was much happier. And when he was here, everything was different. Um, my mom didn't have to work in two jobs, but they both worked, and we would always do things together in the family. My brother, sister, everybody just got along. It was just better in the house altogether. There was no yelling, none of that went on.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that's when he was here, but now he's not here, so I can't worry about that.
Understood. So, if you could change one thing about your life, what would it be?
I would probably like to have more freedom for myself.
Do you think if your father was in your life, have you thought about how much more different your life would be?
I don't know about
It's understandable. I think that having your father around or reaching out to your father might help as to not hearing from him at all and him being absent. It might help you combat some things the way you feel inside. I recognize right now that your father not being there has a great deal with the way you've been feeling, maybe the issues with school, maybe all the anguish and the agitation with the household, helping your mother around the house. Having the head of household or father is very beneficial. And I think that for you, if you just made an effort just to say, hey, let me reach out and try to reach my father, whether it be through email, whether it be to a phone call, or wherever you have you. But in the event that you cannot reach out to your father the way you would like to, I will let you know that I'm here for you. I'm here to support you, and I'm here to help you urge out of that bad place that may be bothering you or agitating you and help you combat that stress. I have some services that I want to recommend you to. You think you might want to know about some of those services? Okay. Right here, I'll just go through my file real quick. I recommend the Tacoma Urban League. The Tacoma Urban League has an empowerment group which will help you with school. It will help you with some job placement, which I recommend and think that you need. I think that if you're actively, having a job that will help you, it will help you be less confrontational. They also have a program and support groups for you, such as yourself. They have I believe it's called a 8-point plan, and the points are pretty long and in depth. But I don't want to talk your ear off with the points. But I'll share a few of them with you. The first one is a re-engagement program, which helps youth just like yourself stay actively and get re-engaged in school. So in the event that you're dealing with the stuff you deal with at home, it can help combat that stress and that agitation and keep you from dropping out of school. Sounds like something really important for you because, as I said earlier, if you don't take school and your grades seriously, especially passing, then that means you're going to spend more time at the house. You're going to have more time with the kids, which means that you're stuck at the house all day long. And I believe and understand that's something you don't want to be doing. Another important point would be that they provide job training and job placement. So in the event of getting these skills, getting trained in whatever skill that you may feel you like, you can also have a pretty much good chance of landing the job, which brings extra income to the house, which can lead to helping your mother. See, another third point is they have a developing workforce program which helps people in need. So again, in the event that your mom's a single parent Your father's not there. Your mom's working jobs. She's always agitated and antsy and stuff like that. This right here will help combat those things too. So it's a really, really good support system for you. They also have youth leadership. So any event that you don't want to go back to the church youth group, what you can also do is you can do that through the Tacoma Urban League. They have that program and they have various other programs to help strengthen you, to build you back up. Your best friend, if she wants to get involved, she can get involved in it too. The boyfriend that you have, if you want better from him, these are services that you can also tell friends about too. And they're all about support and combining things and mechanisms together to strengthen people and help them grow. That sound like something you might be interested in?
Actually, I think so.
That's good. That's real
I
good.
think I would like that.
So overall, how do you feel right now?
I must admit, I do feel a lot better because you made me realize that I probably miss my dad more than I realized. Um, so reaching out to him or trying to look into some of these services that you were thinking about is something I would think about.
That's good. That's real good. And also, I would like to tell you that, hey, I'm here for you whenever you need me to be here for you. I'm a supporter of all youths, of all people. No, all color, no creed. I don't have any issues with helping anybody. I want the best for everybody. So, next time I see you, we'll talk about it again, and we'll get you in there, and we'll get that ball moving. All right?
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it.